All right, YouTubers, today we're working on this 2010 Chevy Camaro. Nice little car, cute little car. We're gonna be putting struts, these struts. What happened, we already put struts on it, but we got some cheap ass struts. It's got a dent here, forgot about that. And they didn't even last. One broke right away and the other one lasted about a week. Here's the old ones we took off. The reason we took them off because she had an accident and she hit a vehicle or something or a curb and she bent that strut, so the tire was in like this and we needed to replace the strut and suede varnish. So I ordered some more and they told me to keep these and they will send me some new ones. They came in. Let's see how long these last. But before we get going, I've had real bad luck with cheap struts, okay? Right here's an example. I had a friend, or my brother, did some struts. The guy ordered them online, real cheap. They didn't last. And I also put some cheap struts on that car, and I can hear them now rattling. So when it comes to struts, go with Monroe, Gabriel, you know, that's your lower end. If you want to, go with Moog and a higher brand, but you're gonna pay a lot. But I think Gabriel and Monroe are affordable. But I'd stay away from these real cheap ones. You know, these were like 50 bucks each. And I told her I'm gonna fix it and that's it. This is the last time. You wanted to run right, get some expensive ones. But like I said, we put these on. This one, it stripped the nut. I'm gonna have to cut it off and we'll see how we do that here in a little bit. And that one lasted a week and now it's thumping. So let's get after it. Okay, YouTubers. Last time I used a metric and for some reason it was getting stuck on there. I had help. So today I'm gonna use, it's got two different sizes. I'm gonna use a 7/8 and 13/16. It's got two different types. Seems like those are kind of loose. They're not on there tight like the other ones were, and they were getting stuck. Let's see. Perfect. And we had to replace some of the studs on here on all 4 tires, or 3, and one was good, but we did a replacement. The back one I didn't do, another guy did it, but he said he needed to pull out the wheel bearing a little bit to get to it. So if you have to do that, that's what you're in for. So this worked better. These standards worked a lot better. The metrics I was using last time, like I said, they were getting stuck and I would have to get a screwdriver and put it on the vise and hammer it. The car's jacked up. I got jack stands on it, never get under it with just the jack would fail and you're toast. Okay, let's start with the hard one. We're gonna have to get my grinder and cut that off. I've never used a nut splitter. I don't have one, but I thought about buying one, but I've done these with the cutting wheel on a grinder. Okay, I don't have my cutting wheel here. I've got this grinder with a grinding wheel. It'll do the job, but it's gonna take forever, so let's give that a whirl. Okay, I went ahead and put some cardboard up there and covered up the car. It's getting a lot of shavings and dust all over this car. Trying to break that nut out of there now. Okay, finally came loose. There we go. Voila. All right, guys, I wasted about 30 minutes. I responded to an accident over there. The guy, I guess he wasn't paying attention and he ran into that telephone pole. He's all right. He shook up. His daughter was with him. She's doing better, but he was shook up. He thought he broke some ribs. I guess those airbags really take it out of you when they hit you. Thank God he's all right. Well, let's get back to our work. Okay, I'm gonna film on this side. It's a lot easier. And I think what I need to do is just unhook these lines just so they won't stress out and they just really pop off from here, and I'll see where it's connected down there. And then these two nuts, and I think that should do it. That sway bar, yeah, that sway bar. I think we're good. Okay guys, I unhooked this line. All I did was squeeze on this and open this side, and it opened up. I'm not sure exactly how it worked, but it worked. Get a close-up of it. There's a close-up of it. I kind of chewed it up, but it snaps into that. So I guess I popped this open. I don't know, maybe I squeezed that, but it opened up. But I did chew it up quite a bit. Okay, I'm gonna take these off. They're 24s on both sides. So I'm gonna hold it with the wrench on this side and hit it with the impact. Same on the bottom. I need an extension. Yeah, let me get an extension. Okie dokie. Push on this, and it'll help the nuts come out with the bolts. Big ass bolts too. Come on. Okay, and now that should drop. And we got to get this line, this little booger off. Brake line, it's a 10mm. Voila. Now I'm gonna release that sway bar link. Oops, sorry guys, I thought the camera was rolling. I took the strut link from there to this one. See, and it came out, and then all you gotta do is just move the strut. Now all we need to do is loosen this one, and it'll come out. I'll leave the camera on the bottom so y'all can see it come out. Okay, I'm gonna put you right here so you can see the strut fall. And you wanna hold it so it won't catch one of these lines with one hand. Hope I'm strong enough to do it. And there it comes. Voila. Like I said, these are cheap struts, so I don't know if those are gonna be any better. Okay, this is the right one. Okay, I'm gonna loosen this nut. And this little cap, guys, it goes this way. Not this way, it goes this way. It was on this way, but it goes this way. You can look at your old strut. Always look at your old struts. Let me get close to y'all here, if y'all can see. This little cap goes just like this. It doesn't go like that. It goes like this with a deep part, like that. Okay. I'm gonna try to run it in there and hold it while I put that one screw on it. Oh gosh, you gotta have muscles. Oh gosh, I don't have muscles on my left hand. Oh gosh. Made it. All right. Let's zoom in a little bit for you guys. And what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna try to get this sway bar link in its proper place. Washer nut. Put the washer, the nut, and I'm gonna hold up and tighten it completely because we may run into some issues. Now I'm going to try to put these 2 big bolts in. And that will probably be fun. You reckon? You reckon so? Well, maybe not. Maybe. Wow. The gods are with me. I don't remember it being this easy last time. Don't speak too soon, buddy. That's when things go south. So I'd hold my little remarks till we're done, huh? Okay, let's put this line on there. There we go. Wow. See how simple it is, guys? And we just gotta put these lines on. I guess I can tighten that nut now. Okay, it's a 15 millimeter. I was about to hit it with a 20 something. Perfect. Didn't turn. So, man, everything's going real smooth today. Now I'm gonna tighten these. Hold it with the 24. Packs a lot of power, guys. Okay, now hook up these lines, put this one back in there and snap it shut. Boom. And squeeze this one into its bracket over here. That just squeezes on there. See? Man, that's it. No way. Nothing goes that easy for me. What did I miss, guys? Come on. Okay, that's tight, that's tight, that's tight. That's tight. No, man, I can't believe it. Okay, I'm gonna do this one by hand because, like I said, these are cheap struts, and last time it stripped. Let me get the wrench. All right, we're tightening it up, and it got tight. Now the whole thing's turning, so let me get my hex. I don't know what size this is. I can't even read it. It's real faded. But you put your wrench in there. And that's why I'm using a wrench, so I can see in there and see if it turns. If I use a socket, I won't be able to see. But see, you can tell it's starting to turn now. Where it's got too tight. Just stick your hex in there. Hold it. And you tighten it. Yeah, it's tight already. So if you want to get started. But just make sure you look in there and see what kind of a socket it needs. Some have a star and some have a hex, but this was a hex, and I don't know what size. I'm sorry, my little set, it's all faded. Okay, and that strut's on there. We are finished. Always double check your work. That's tight. That's tight, that's tight, that's tight, that's tight. Those are in their place. You don't want to send off a customer with something loose and have them get into an accident. We're good. Tire time. Alright, sorry for the compressor, but I'm going to blow out the engine where it got all that little dust from the grinding. And we're done, so let me bring it down. Okay, let's do the test run. Oh yeah, this car over here that I went over there and responded to, way over there, he cracked that telephone pole. Now I just remembered we had to get him out of the car because that pole was just snapped right at the bottom. I don't know what was holding it up. I guess the power lines. All right, I'm gonna pull it out a little bit here and blow out the motor, get all that crap out of there, and then we'll test drive it. Okay, I'm gonna blow off that engine, then I'm gonna show you something I almost forgot. It's very important. I haven't seen it in other videos. All right, that's pretty clean. Now I'm gonna jack it up so I can show you something. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now pay close attention, because the first time I did this kind of a car, I freaked out. I thought I had put them on wrong, backwards, and I even flipped this little cap. That's what I was talking about, this little cap. It goes with the indentation down. You know, the cup like this, not like that. And watch, when I bring the car down, and it's natural, both of them, watch them, they're gonna come up, and you're gonna freak out. You're gonna say, well, how the heck does it hold? But then I went and talked to a guy, and he says that's normal. Chevys do that. Okay, I'll go ahead and point to one, I guess this one. Okay, look at it, I'm bringing it down. See how it popped up? Both sides do it. See, that's normal, that's normal. I also freaked out. So don't get on it and start tightening the heck out of it, trying to bring it for it to flush. That's normal. It holds with the little rubber bushing on the bottom of the strut. I know it looks weird, but that's the way it is. Okay, I'm gonna drive it a ways up here where I'm at and see if that kind of settles in. No, I guess not. See, they're still popped up. Thought I seen them go down a little bit. But if you see the original ones will be kind of touching. And when you replace them, they'll be like this. I don't know how you can get them to be flush, but I talked to a mechanic that does them all the time. He goes, no. He even went back there and showed me a few Chevys. He goes, that's the way Chevy does it. He goes, it holds down here. I guess he's talking about here with the little rubber up there. Let's put some light and see. All right, I got the light on. I'm not gonna be able to stick my head in there, but I'll stick the camera in there with y'all guys. Y'all see anything? Okay, I couldn't stick my head, but y'all got y'all's head in there and y'all got to see. Anyway, let's test drive it. All right, YouTubers, it drove excellent. It drove awesome, real smooth. Another successful job. I'm gonna go ahead and wash it tomorrow or tonight if I have a chance. And thanks for watching. And like always, I really appreciate you, and God bless you. All right, here's that truck, that accident. Truck and that pole just broke in half. You get all the trucks out there.